right, so yesterday the Breakfast Club played a snippet of the new Nicki Minaj freestyle, Barbie Gone Bad. And after that, they focused on the line where Nicki said that radio had already tried to blackball her, and we found out that Envy was one of those people, but he explained why. Let's take a look.
Nicki, I got mad love for you. I want to tell you something.
Really?
I'm telling you in front of the world. DJ Envy is the only DJ blackballing you. Envy, say what you said off the air.
I thought I was the only one that didn't play her record.
That's
right. I mean, I think every other DJ is playing her record, but
that's a shame. Y'all both from Queens.
That is whack, Envy.
That didn't explain anything. All right, so I think Envy went on to say, like, Nicki threatened to run up on DJ Self or something like that, and he wasn't feeling that. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was something to that degree. It was something.
So sorry, that clip didn't give enough context. But yeah, is that justification for not playing her tracks on the radio then? What do you guys think?
I mean, when Envy, like, when it all happened, I ain't gonna front. Like, Nicki was kind of, what we seen Soulja Boy go with it, like, Nicki was kind of on that. Like, yo, nobody's giving me my appreciation. She felt like she had problems with DJ Self, because it was like a little back and forth with the whole Cardi shit prior, and then I think they rectified their situation, but at the time she was like, yeah, niggas will come down there or something. And Envy was like, yo, there's no way possible we can condone anything happen. If you got your problems, cool, but nobody should be talking about getting physical on no level. So with that being said, I'm not playing a record, and no other DJ should. But I didn't know that he didn't know that they fixed their situation.
I'm rocking with DJ Envy with this, man. Listen, I respect the team player in him for that. Yo, if you threaten my mans, we all in the same umbrella. Listen, out of solidarity, I'm not playing a record. This wasn't a nationwide blackball. Of course, I'm not gonna lie, the Breakfast Club is in a lot of markets, so you could probably feel like it is.
Yeah.
But nah, you threatening my guy, we under the same umbrella. Like, DJs do stick together, or they should.
Right.
Because, you know, like, at least when it comes to the business of DJ, and even just outside of being on the radio, if you have one nigga that's going against the grain or lowballing, everybody fucks the whole game up. So y'all gotta stick together somewhat. So I don't mind Envy saying for what you, and I remember the time when she was talking myself.
Yeah, it got pretty
she was
ugly.
on some like thug shit. Like, yo, listen, I get the booty, you know what I mean? Kind of like that. Like, and I'm not surprised that he stopped playing her record, because he said that he was gonna stop. But I didn't know that him, DJ Self and Nicki Minaj, they're now cool.
Well, I don't know if they're cool, but
they rectify whatever
they squash whatever issues they have.
Yeah, you probably are a little embarrassed when you're like, damn, bro, I stopped playing the record for you. DJ Self should let DJ Envy know. But as far as blackballing and music, and when it comes to Nicki, do I believe there's someone of a blackball? Absolutely. Do I believe that there are media personalities or whatever that don't probably give her the benefit of the doubt like they would do a new artist? Absolutely.
You think that right now that her music is blackballed? I just think that her music is like
I think she's going through the weird period of where the game is seeing that they don't need you more than you need them. And it's usually, I won't say it's a falling from grace, but it's kind of like you realize you're mortal. Like when you're flaming hot, everybody needs you. Everybody's dick riding you. And to even contextualize that might be complicated because of her attitude. A lot of people say like they've given her attitude or whatever the case is. Maybe in her, you know, like I've heard Nicki even explain that, say, hey, listen, I'm a woman that was on a male-dominated label. Yo, I had to be a certain type of way to get shit done. Also to let niggas know I ain't playing around. Maybe people took that the wrong way. Who knows? But I understand people not playing your record, or people saying, you know what, I'm gonna stay away from you, depending on how you treated them. And that comes with a lot of, like, that's that cachet you build up over years. Shit, I remember Jeezy admitted that. Say, yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I used to deal with media niggas real crazy. You know what I mean? And then he realized, like, yo, that's not the way to go later down the line if these relationships are what's gonna help me when I'm not the new and trendy thing that everybody's flocking to. So I do think that's going on. Like the quote unquote Nicki hate train, like, yeah, of course, like if Nicki does something and another artist does something, the same thing, yeah, we're criticizing Nicki because we have a lot of history. Shit, when we hear, yo, Nicki stopped the bag, what? Everybody's on her ass.
So you think it got a lot worse last year? Because we know she's had like a fallout with Flex, and then they'll make up and they'll have the interview and they'll talk about it. But the Queen album rollout was shit got a little bit crazy. So you think it got a lot worse for her then?
Nah, I think it did.
Well, yeah, I think the Queen, because the thing was, we hadn't seen Nicki that vocal about how she felt about the way people treated her, and she got the right to express that. I just think the way she went about it might have been wrong in a few instances. Like, you know, that's why she said, like, if I say something, I'm just an angry black woman. Where, I mean, you got the right to be, you know, if you really feeling the way. But I think that sometimes the route that she took is what really made it bad. What really made it bad was, like, the whole Cardi shit, and everybody championing Cardi. And she had some valid points about Cardi, but it all seemed like hating because of the delivery.
I think the Travis thing was the worst.
Yeah, the Travis thing
that got
too.
really bad, especially since he never responded. It would be nice to know that they at some point could have a conversation about it and clear the air.
I'll make a prediction. Give it 2 years, maybe less. 2-3 years.
For the record
maybe
to
less.
come?
No.
They're going bad?
For people to realize that you're right. Nicki was having her big soldier moment when she was doing all that. But to keep it true, she was right a lot of times.
She was right about a lot
She
of
was
stuff.
like, again, speaking of the big soldier moment, and of course that's obviously Soulja Boy kind of, you know, letting people know, yo, I deserve credit for all of that. That you guys, I love all these other people for when I did it. You know, I heard Soulja Boy say, yo, I was the first to get a face tattoo. My label dropped me. Now they look for anybody with a face tattoo to sign. Nicki, I remember when streaming wasn't it wasn't recognized for all these certifications by the RIAA. Billboard was treating it a little bit weird. Nicki was one of the first people with one of her albums to say, nah, we pushing for all my streams. I got a lot of fans around the world. They streaming my shit. This shit got to count. Now everybody, we had A Boogie come up here. We don't give a fuck about nothing else but the streaming.
Yeah.
You get me? So I can understand her like, damn, all right, I fought that battle for y'all. Now, even though, you know, I think it's a little bit, there's another side to it because some people call it hating, but she's on some, yo, listen, people are gaming the system doing this bundling shit.
Yeah.
And of course, I think she was.
The problem is that she was doing it at the same time. Because like you said, she did make some valid points.
And it felt like she was a sore winner. Like she was targeted to Travis Scott. And it's like, damn, why you have to like bring him down just to bring yourself up?
Because I think we still looked at it like Nicki is still like one of the, regardless to how people felt about her more recent music, Nicki is still in the top class of artists amongst all artists, not just female but male as well. And we were just like, damn, we want artists to show vulnerability, but the way she showed vulnerability, I think we just was taken aback about it because she always shows like this strong presence. Like she always has this strong presence, and then it looked like she was hurt about a few things, you know, but she should be able to make her gripes. I just think that all in all, it's just the delivery, how she presented it. Because she could have said the same shit, but if she wasn't yelling most of the time on Queen Radio.
Soulja Boy's yelling, but it's funny when he does it, right? It's all in the delivery.
It's hard to fight the bigger fight and be seen like, oh, damn, yo, Nicki really got a point where she said, cocksucker of the week.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, she doing her thing. As I said, recently, I don't mind her drop your subliminals and drop your little bars in the raps. For some reason, when she kind of starts, you know, getting at it, it's a little, I don't know.
Right.
But again, that's my prediction that 2 to 3 years from now, we'll look back at this point. Of course, she's still gonna look crazy for like going on the rants, but the stuff that she was fighting for and the things that she was standing behind, we'll probably respect it. It's a big Soulja moment in the aftermath.
So you're still inspired.
Yo, you gotta wait till the hurricane's done to realize, okay, you cleared out like the fucking landscape.
Right.
Some of the shit was
Where do
fucked
you
up.
come up with the shit that you
I just
say
made that up.
sometimes?
I'm sick.
Academics, okay.
I'm sick of that.
Send him home.
It's doing really well. All right, so we